What percent of car accidents are prevented by stoplight?
A far less than the crimes that get committed by 15% of the population.
What were we debating about?
You're debating how you owe me money.
Making an explanation that if you take away the N-word and you replace it with monkey or gorilla, they're still going to react in a certain way. They'll still beat you up. That was my point.
They were not physically taking over the fucking government. So I don't understand.
Oh my God. Yeah, North Korea is not tyrannical whatsoever. No, not tyrannical. I don't think women are capable of being soldiers. Are they able to do a job that the military has? Yeah.
Election until the day he dies.
How does that make him a dictator?
Putin has won every single election.
Great. How does that make him a dictator?
Because you have a lifetime office position
So?
of the entire country.
But it's legal and the people voted that in, how would that make him a dictator?
It shouldn't be.
No, he didn't say that. He said that? He was like, please don't fire me with my pepper spray? Is that what his words were? Shut the fuck up, Peaceful, shut the fuck up, bro. He put his hands on an ICE officer and he got pepper sprayed. That's what happened. He didn't help the woman up, right, Irrelevant? You can agree that he didn't help her up?
You literally had to keep going to the video.
Oh my God. We saw the other video that Tom Foolery put out. He never fucking helped her up. Your claim was that he helped her up. It never happened, Irrelevant. You're just making shit up, dude.
I know how strong I am. I know how intelligent I am. I know how I know where I can be.
That's great.
Yes, good. And that's based off my genetics. You piece of shit. How do you not see that?
Demonstrate that it's
Right? Ours is indoctrinating men to be women. That is the whole idea. They are changing the way of which men look and act around other men, and they promote men to teach this to other men.
Is that how
That's the whole indoctrination is.
Is that what the Mankind Project was originally founded to be like, or was that something that happened recently?
No, that is what it was based on. I actually have the original documents here. Nothing has been edited from Bob and everything else.
I've already demonstrated how they're destroying the food, they're destroying hospitals. Your excuse is because there's tunnels. It's like, how does Hamas that has Flintstones technology, literally able to build all these fucking tunnels all around Gaza to where Israel said, oh, we have no choice just to bomb out the entire area and kill 100,000 people.
So men can be able to have children, and then we no longer have to worry about women. And this is the world that we are going to live in. I'm glad that JS wants to live in a world where the only source of sex he's going to get is putting his dick in another man's ass.
Welcome to another episode of Covert America, while Jake Varr is muted on the mic and not me.
Good morning. That's what I was saying right now. Good morning, everyone. I hope everyone's having a good one. I definitely.
In the chat, Boschman.
Yeah.
My wife in the chat. Chatter King.
There you go. Shout out to everybody here.
I'm famous now. Did you guys see? I'm the Avarice Show has now been made. That's awesome.
Oh, that guy.
Love it.
I saw him.
Absolutely love it. Hi, I'm Steelborn. How's everybody? Dude, I'm really excited today because today we're really starting the segment of moving forward and punching up. Like we're going far above and we are moving into a segment that is going to last for quite some time. Moving into tying a lot of things together, starting today with Unfuck America.
Yes.
How do you feel about that, Jake?
No, I'm all for it, bro. Those guys are a bunch of lunatics over there. Let's do it.
Right. Again, as always, and a big thank you and shout out to our friends over at Headfirst.
Farming tree, traditional values keep us free, but open borders and the resettlement flood bring foreign ways that don't match our blood. Sanctuary cities, welfare for the rest, while Mainers struggle, they put Main first, stand and defend, put Main
All right.
Fantastic. So I'm really excited about that. And be sure to go, if you're over at my channel, go check out my co-host over here, Project V.O Pod.
Yes, sir.
So make sure to head on over there and give him a like and subscribe. As always, we have the chaos injections. I've also added them to Covert America. So if you're from the Avarice Show and you like injecting those Cash App injections, and your little bit of avarice chaos, we have added them over here on this side.
Yep.
So we are good to roll with those. So also fun. So we're going to move in. Today is Unfuck America. So what do you know about them, Jake?
I just know that they are basically a like an insect, a leech onto Turning Point USA. Followed them multiple times in order to get some clout off of Charlie Kirk, essentially doing college tours. So that's what they kind of specialize in, is debating college students as well. But the vast majority of colleges that they follow into Kirk, it's just a liberal cesspool. So they're not nearly as entertaining as Charlie Kirk was because, colleges and universities are liberal cesspools. So it's like, what do you want me to do? Like, come on. Are you gonna find conservatives at these fucking colleges? Like, no.
No. Well, speaking of like, I want to say liberal cesspool, but someone that does like to, fight against left, or he likes to spurg on the left. A good friend of ours, and a new reel, and one that we both agreed somebody that should be represented well. And the one that we're gonna play before we get into the video, the new commercial for Indian Jesus.
Let's go.
That means everyone gets to vote. And I did not say that everyone gets to vote. Why do you think that everyone should get to vote? I'm getting sued by Fox. You know, channel's on a strike. That's why I haven't been streaming. So I honestly don't even know what I'm gonna do.
I'm walking away because apparently different just means only in your life.
Why don't you date? Why aren't you dating?
The Indian Jesus has just begun. The Indian Jesus official. Let's go!
That was a sweet advertisement. Shout out to Indian Jesus, good friend of ours. Right here.
It's in the bone. It's in the bone. It's in the bone.
There you go.
Thank you for that huge $15 dono. And as we go on, are you ready?
Let's whenever you're ready.
That
get
you're
into
there
it.
doing this, you know. Know that you're there doing this, you know.
Oh, God.
But it's just.
It wasn't until after we just lost this past election that I decided that I was going to have to get much more involved at a much deeper level and really step up my game, because what I found was that the Democratic Party, and I will say we, because I feel like I've worked within the party, so I'm not going to sit here and be like, well, the Democratic Party, you know, I have to take responsibility in that too. But we have not, we've not learned our lessons over the years. We've not done right by the people of this country, and I think that
She's so
that
hard
was
to look
a
at.
huge reflection of the
Yeah,
fact
she's got a
that
big
we had
Junos.
somebody
Is she
that was
Jewish?
extremely qualified for the position, Kamala Harris, that lost against a 34 count
I just see that
felon,
bucket of fish she's
a
eating.
rapist,
Yeah.
I mean, all the things that Trump is, right? So that's when I decided that we would need to really look into who we lost and why we lost them. And obviously we lost almost every single demographic. But the one that was the most shocking to me as a professional campaigner was
We got to volunteer, bro.
the fact that the youth vote, which we've always historically relied on.
If you
as a
fix her,
Democratic
you have
Party,
my
we've never
subscription.
tried
I'll tell you
to do
that.
because we don't need to.
I'm gonna start watching the
shifting
Avarice Show
nine-
after
I'm gonna
that.
watch the game right
Last
now.
year.
That's the story
a
of
big
how we
reason for
fixed
this
her.
was Charlie
Yeah,
Kirk,
yeah.
who has, we could say all the things we want about Charlie Kirk and how crappy of a person he is, but at the end of the day, he's one of the best organizers of our time. He's started over 10,000 chapters for high school students across the country for Turning Point. Even more than that in college chapters. So they're consistently doing programming for them. And then on top of that, he visited over 300 college campuses in 2024. So to me, that was something that we had to pay attention to, and that's why we started the Unfuck America tour.
Yeah. I people that listen to my podcast will know I've had 2 run-ins with Charlie Kirk. He came to TCU about 2 or 3 years ago, Texas Christian University.
Oh, okay.
And me and my wife went to go and see what it was all about, because I think it's hard not to keep up with him on social media. So at TCU, I think a lot of his university stops, he gets a lot of resistance. At TCU, it was pretty much all rank and file. I think me and my wife were the only ones.
You see that? All rank and file.
Rank and file.
They think they're military. These people are so retarded.
Not cheering him on. And I went up and we had a back and forth, and I think it kind of dissolved into nuanced
5 o'clock shadow around her
precise,
lips.
ideas,
I can see it now.
From transgenderism to free will, and I don't think I competed well against the one-liners. And my clip went viral, and I had all my high school friends from South Texas sending me the clip, being like, "Is this you?" And then I think 2024 on his tour, I went again. He came to UNT Dallas, so I went up there, and he remembered me, and I had a lot of evil things to say, but the first thing he said was, "I'm sorry your clip ended up being as clipped as it was. We didn't mean to cut it that way." And I was thinking, damn, I wish he didn't apologize, because I had so many worse things I wanted to tell him, but I ended up being pretty civil, I guess. He's
viral. Don't let him fool you.
he's I knew he was happy with the results of the video of me, and one thing.
So she doesn't even want to give Charlie the benefit of the doubt there with that clip, right? No, don't let him fool you. Yeah, these people hate Charlie Kirk, by the way. All right, don't let her fool you guys.
Second time was
I've seen some of the shit that she said before.
He always plays it quite safe compared to his followers. I feel like he doesn't take he says a lot of insane things, but he doesn't take the step to make the most insane statements. Meanwhile, his followers, he kind of gives them the tools or the content to make the insane statements themselves. I know he reads his comment section. I know he sees a lot of the stuff going in there. We could talk about Charlie here in a second. I know you started the Unfuck America tour, and I guess the idea is it follows Charlie and sort of counters him at a lot of his stops. How did that get started?
So yeah, I mean, the whole goal with the Unfuck America tour isn't just simply to follow around Charlie Kirk. I know that.
However, that's all they fucking did. So the goal wasn't to follow around Charlie Kirk, but their whole tour is following Charlie Kirk around. Isn't that? Yep. That's kind of ironic that she said that correctly, right? I heard that correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's been like a lot of what people have said, but it's more so to give college students and now high how because he's also targeting high school students, an alternative. And so what we do is,
how can you say you're not following him, then go, he's targeting high school students, so now we have to target him. Yeah, but we're not following him.
Yeah, we're not following him. Yeah, no shit,
dude. Goes out there and he has this prove me wrong 10. And the idea behind his strategy, which I think is brilliant as
it's
a
just
political
copying him,
strategist,
yes.
is that he uses these prove me wrong tents and these quote unquote viral moments to then raise money to then do voter registration and to fund these college chapters, right?
Yeah.
Which is brilliant because
every time I went, he has all of his workers or the students part of the chapter. They walk around with like these piles of voter registration clipboards, and like they will I mean, they'll be wading through the crowd, kind of recruiting.
Yeah,
It's
getting
impressive.
people. Yeah, it's very impressive, and not only that, but they're targeting key races across the country. So, for example, when we were in Florida, which is really what started this whole idea, because
Races? You mean Christians? Is that a race? Is Christians a race?
I guess so. I don't know. Like she said, that Charlie's targeting racists like actual racists or races of people. I don't know what she meant by that. I was thinking she meant races of people, like the minorities. That's what I thought she meant, but unless he's targeting racist people, I don't know what she meant by that.
Yeah, it's just crazy. It's just crazy. Like they think like there's some demographic. Like the funny part is like think about it. You're not inherently white, right, Jake?
No.
And Emmett, my other buddy who works on the show, is not inherently white either.
Right.
And yet, but you guys, I consider you guys Americans. I work with you guys. I treat you guys just like Americans or equal, and yet we're racists.
Yeah, exactly.
We're racist, right?
Racist.
That's
wild.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Because when we were in Florida for the special elections that just happened in District 6 and in District 1, we flipped Escambia County blue for the first time in 30 years. And the way that we did that was by expanding the electorate, was by registering voters. And the group that was in competition with us, because they knew that Democrats were out there registering, was Turning Point USA. And they had registered something around 1,500 people, and we registered 1,000. But the difference is that we had literally just started. Our pack had just opened. We'd raised something like $250,000. Like we did not have a lot of money. Meanwhile, Turning Point USA has $100 million. So we were thinking, well, if we can be on point with Turning Point USA, and we could even potentially beat them in voter registration, why not just take what Charlie's doing and replicate it for the left? And so,
well, that's exactly what we said earlier. She said, no, the idea is not even to follow them, and then later contradicts herself, is just saying we're just copying Charlie Kirk. That's it.
This is crazy.
We're just copying him. Okay, so now we know this is exactly what Unfuck America's doing. Well, we all knew that already, but okay. So she's basically telling us the blueprint here.
The Unfuck America tour has been so successful so far is because we're not reinventing the wheel. We're just continuing on what Turning Point has already done.
I'm so bitter towards Charlie Kirk, and I find him, when I watch his content or when I see him on my dreaded Twitter feed, I get angry because it's so low tier and so elementary. And I was thinking when I talked to Z, I don't want to give Charlie this much oxygen. I don't want to talk about him that much. He's just so aggravating and profoundly uninteresting. However,
this guy, he looks like a rat. Did you notice that too, or am I just seeing?
Yeah, no, you're right on that. He looks like he probably touches little boys too. Like that mustache just looks really fucking shady, man. I don't know.
Yeah, I just he looks just like a rat.
Yeah,
that's all I'm saying.
Okay.
So,
and I'll go beyond that, but yeah.
Okay.
I can't run away from the facts that this guy's, he's huge. This guy, as much as I want to brush him aside, as much as I want to get past what he is, as much as I don't want to just let him rage bait me from a distance, this guy, talks to Donald Trump, President of the United States, most powerful man in the world, talks to him regularly. Talks to his son even more. Goes on, flights with JD Vance. And I think I saw something about him having some role in the Air Force now, something like that. It's insane.
Yeah.
And so I guess just I have to respect the size of him, and I want to ask now is, why is he, you spent a lot of time analyzing him, the way he operates, the way his team operates. Why is he so dangerous? And also, do you think he believes himself? Maybe we'll get into Epstein a little bit. I think Epstein as a topic is boring. We can talk about it a little bit, but I'm watching I listened to him for 2 years talk about Epstein, and now it's, Epstein is boring to him. Do you think he believes himself? Do you think he knows it's a grift? Is he doing it for money? Does he care?
Oh, of course. I mean, like,
I hate
listen,
her. She's so
Charlie
funny.
has never had a real job, right? Like, for those of you who don't know the history of Turning Point, I mean, Charlie's been doing this since he was 18 years old. So he's never gotten out there and done like hard physical labor. Not to say that it's not hard to build an organization. It absolutely is, but he's never had to work for somebody, right? Like, he's never had to be a working class American. He owns several different properties. He owns like a beach property, you know.
I don't know the name of the person, but I think he does have a billionaire.
Keep the banner up.
Donates. I don't know the name.
Yes, he does, yeah. So
I wanted you to add your shit at the end.
Who was
well, you already have there. Just send me some super chats, all right?
Was the reason Turning Point was even able to start.
And I gotta add it.
So I'm not sure if he was a billionaire, but he definitely was like a high up millionaire. I mean, he had plenty of money to get Turning Point USA started, and he had actually found Charlie at I believe at a high school event where Charlie was speaking, and I guess he saw something in Charlie where he said, "I want to invest in this kid. I really want to see him build something." So yeah, I mean, of course. Is Charlie conservative, and does he believe in conservative values? Sure, I like completely believe that.
How repulsive is Charlie Kirk? I mean, seriously.
She just said she doesn't believe in that at all.
Yeah.
She even said that. She even she didn't even defend the apology. What do you mean? She doesn't believe anything about Charlie Kirk. She just believes he's like a snake.
Yeah, essentially this. And by the way, she went on Brian Shapiro's show exposing Charlie Kirk. Okay. Now, I'm not too familiar with this chick. Her name's Z, right?
Yep.
Z. I'm not entirely fully familiar with her. I just know bits and pieces from what I've heard Andrew Wilson talk about with this chick.
What you've heard, Andrew Wilson?
No, yeah, Wilson has spoken about this chick.
You haven't been on X and seen her with the cartoon with the fishbowl?
No, what the fuck? No. With the fishbowl?
I mean, he is. Yeah, I mean, he's honestly. I think he's one of the biggest threats to our democracy.
Really? Yeah. I mean, I think he's a threat because of. I agree with you because of all the young people, that he attracts to his organization. So I would tend to agree with you. So talk to me about how you founded the UNF America Tour. When did this start? What made you decide to do this? Where you're at right now?
Yeah. So I honestly was driving around in February of this year, and I was thinking, Turning Point USA is so massive. I was reading an article that Charlie raised $100 million last year. He visited 300 college campuses, believe it or not. So he's at a college campus almost every single day. And then we wonder why the youth vote shifted 9 points to the right. So to me, it was just obvious that Charlie is a massive part of that. And we have never had a serious organization challenge him. We don't have college chapters. We don't have our own college tour. You'd be lucky if we even took to a college like once a year, right?
I feel like this is one of many factors of why Kamala Harris lost.
Yes.
She lost, the Democrats lost, because I'm not going to put it on her. There's a lot of reasons why she lost, but this is one reason. They got the younger vote. Donald Trump was doing all the younger podcasts. You had the Charlie Kirks of the world that were going all over the country. And while I despise Charlie Kirk, and of course I despise Donald Trump, they got the younger vote. And I think what you're doing is extremely important. I think the Democrats need to recognize that. Have you had any prominent Democrats? I know you have Destiny and obviously characters like Robbie and some big names on the left. But
it's funny. I think Brian Shapiro actually makes a pretty good point here. Is the younger demographic of people we're seeing a lot more conservative values coming out of especially Gen Z. And the difference is that the Democrats, to be liberal has always had a threshold within society. It's always cool to kind of be liberal, and like the boring boomer conservative people don't know what they're talking about. But now the tables have kind of flipped. Now to the young generation, it's actually cool to be conservative because the left is now, transing the kids, backing up a lot of this woke culture bullshit. And it's kind of the pendulum is now swinging towards conservative values, and Christian ethics is now swinging back to being cool. So I think this is what we're seeing, and I think that is a big thanks to people like Charlie and even Donald Trump for the memes, man. Donald Trump coming out there and saying Miss Piggy and fucking giving nicknames, Sleepy Joe and stuff like this, and pissing off liberals and them reacting in such hilarious ways. I think this is why it's now kind of cool to be conservative, and we're seeing that. I think Brian actually has a pretty good point there.
Are you gonna?
Have you had
the what?
Did you just give a point to the?
I'm giving him some props there.
You gave Shapiro a point.
Yeah, I am. Oh. Now he didn't articulate it as well as I did, but I get what he's trying to say at least.
I mean, once you give him one compliment, he's gonna want to see your bird. Look out!
Oh, that is true. Show me your dick, Jake. Now it's fuck it. Damn, I shouldn't have done that. You're right.
Yep.
Nope.
Any actual people in Washington D.C. and any politicians that have reached out to you guys?
No, we haven't. And we've attempted to reach out to the DNC, to Ken Martin directly. We haven't heard back. It's something that we have.
When credits due. So one thing I do enjoy is that if you ever want to go this is the whole point is to tell you guys where to go, right? If you ever want to go and have some lulls, he has a call-in show, right? And if you do well, you can go call in, wait in line, and the Cool Vic crowd does it all the time. Cool Vic, they literally cover his crowd, the Coolverse. They cover his call-in. So his people in his chat will say, "Hey, I called in, go this far into the show." And
they'll cover it.
They'll cover it. So if you ever want to call in and lol Cal out Shapiro, call in and then head on over to Cool Vic and go get some lol.
That's what I think of your argument.
Proud Christian American Mike in his hand. Coach I was calling and Vic's got a plan. Monday through Friday, no days off the grind. Q stream live, leave the wokeness behind. Debates get heated, facts stay cold. Soy boys melting, stories get told. It's Q stream live. Vic on the mic, truth on the rise. Fighting the culture war with a smile and a mic. KEWO. Keep it Q stream live. Everybody be cool or get left in the comments tonight. Receipts loaded, logic locked. Let's go.
I like that Cool Vic's animation cartoon character has the ability to walk through solid objects. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that was actually his own. That's his own doing.
Yeah, it's like he has the power to walk through objects.
I did the wrestling one. If you want to know
that one's awesome.
Yeah,
that's what I think of your argument.
Yeah, the error in that one though is if you see the ring, the ropes just snap.
Yeah,
as he walks in, they just go away.
That's another of his superpower, bro. The ropes just snap in his presence.
Avarice always showing you the little Easter eggs.
The little Easter eggs there of the animation that nobody notices, of course.
Well, and you'll soon see Mr. Black on the show, so I'm excited. And we're gonna have politicians here on the show soon, so I'm excited. I'm really excited to open up a lot of things coming up. We're gonna be opening up. We're gonna be opening up a lot of floodgates here soon.
Yep, for sure.
To get together, because at the end of the day, we don't have any infrastructure that somebody like Charlie Kirk has, and that was so obvious at the Student Action Summit. I mean, just to describe it to your listeners, it was it's in the Tampa Convention Center. So it's a massive convention center. It was completely full to the brim. Probably anywhere between 5,000 and 8,000 people were there. And the way that they had it set up was different levels. So the very top level was all the big speakers like the Tucker Carlsons and folks like that, where Charlie was interviewing them and getting content.
Dude, Charlie's going to be
get me some coffee.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Oh,
dude, we are so.
I remember this shit. Now, I want to ask you, okay, so she says we are so fucked. This was the day Charlie got assassinated here.
By we, I mean we as a country.
We got to go back now because they dismissed that for everybody.
Yeah.
So there we
go. Ahead.
All the big speakers like the Tucker Carlsons and folks like that, where Charlie was interviewing them and getting content.
Yeah, like, dude, Charlie's going to be dead.
I'm pretty sure he's already dead. Yeah.
Dude, we are so.
Right there.
By we, I mean we as a country right now, the United States and the current.
Like that, the party, but like mostly
also,
like.
Yes, wait. I think that we're super. I agree. Hold on, wait. I'll text you on Discord. I just don't understand anything crazy that's gonna ruin her.
What do you think she meant by that? That's still a mystery till today.
Yeah.
That's still a mystery till today. And I didn't know that was the Z that was talking to Destiny that day. So that was that chick. Okay. She could have meant like, we're so fucked now we can't, I don't know, follow Charlie around and harass him. I don't know what she meant. Could be something more. But we do know that Destiny is a fan of violence on right-wingers. So it could be alluding to that at the time. Because remember, not that long before Charlie's death, we had an attempt on Donald Trump's life as well. So, you know, who knows at this point? Yeah.
Yeah. And look at the thing is, they're like, oh, we're disturbed. No, they're not. They're not. They fucking love this shit.
They're beating their meat to it.
It was only the people at the top that were worried because they could see from top down.
Right.
Right. But all their people, this is like the people. They were like, this is what we wanted. This is what we wanted. And at the top, they're like, oh fuck, we just fucked up. Like this is fucked up. Like oh fuck. And then everybody else is go, but what do you mean this is fucked up? This is what you guys have been spouting. Yay.
Yeah, exactly.
What do you do? You know?
Yeah, no shit. It happened and witnesses is horrifying.
I've been thinking a lot about what I want to say in this video, and I'm just going to go ahead and say it.
This was all fake and phony, bro.
My name's Z. I run an organization called National Ground Game and the Unfuck America Tour, which is the counter to Charlie Kirk's Turning Point USA. And I just want to start by saying that I'm so...
Do you think she's a man?
I don't know, man. I just know that nose is really big.
I'm just asking questions.
Yeah, I'm just asking questions. But that is big. I swear, is she Jewish? She just strikes me, the curly hair, the nose. I think she's Jewish, bro.
I think she's a man.
Okay. I'm not gonna go that far.
Can we have her lift up her chin a little bit?
Yeah. We might have to check her genitals.
Disgusted from both sides of the aisle. The reaction that we've gotten, not just towards me, but towards my entire team the past 24 hours. I could hardly go online yesterday. The person that was
she's
debating
Australian?
Charlie
That explains it.
When he was shot, was actually part of the Unfuck America Tour team and had to witness that, which was obviously extremely traumatic. A lot of people on our team saw footage that we will never unsee, and that's very traumatic. And coming online and seeing the reaction from people and having gone through that and then getting death threats angers me to a whole new level.
Hey, really quick to catch you up. So Turning Point USA has always relied on the most valuable asset, which is talent. Of course, their biggest talent was always Charlie Kirk, but that wasn't their only talent. Almost every single major influencer on the right has come out of Turning Point USA. But since Charlie died, a lot of those people have gone away, and now they're left with this.
She's pro-life, but she's not a Christian.
Here's the thing, when Charlie Kirk was alive, this shit would have never been posted. Because the one thing I will give to Charlie Kirk is that he knew what would go viral and how it would go viral. And that is a big part of what made Turning Point so successful. So successful that they ended up electing Trump with the youth vote. Between those cringy videos and their insanely embarrassing lineup for their fall college campus tour,
Candace Owens is undefeated, everybody.
Everything Turning Point is doing is wrong.
Candace Owens was once an ally of Charlie Kirk's, but now she's in a highly publicized feud with Kirk's organization. And some say her rhetoric is endangering Turning Point USA staff.
I want war with all of you. All of you.
So how did we get here? In the weeks after Charlie Kirk was killed, Candace Owens began investigating his death on her podcast. She used to be Turning Point's communications director and knew some of its current staffers, but she began claiming that some of those same staffers should face scrutiny for their actions. She even claimed Erica Kirk, Charlie's widow, should be dragged in for questioning.
straight to jail, straight to jail.
We're questioning at least Erica.
In our reporting, we found that Owens' claims are having real effects in the lives of his Turning Point USA staffers. Several received death threats, some so serious that they hired private security, moved out of their homes, and temporarily went into hiding. In a statement, Owens' spokesperson told me, quote, Candace's family has received many threats. Why do you think it is that the media seems only to be concerned about Erica's safety? Inside Turning Point, there's a hope that the trial over Charlie Kirk's death will calm the storm. The pretrial hearings began last week, and there's hope that the evidence presented, the future trial, and the jury's eventual decision will put an end to the theories. But Owens isn't backing down. Sit back and watch the predictable show, she wrote on social media last night.
Owens isn't backing down, all right.
Politico.
Wants a regurgitation of Chuck Schumer, but in like the TikTok sphere. Who the fuck was like, oh yeah, I really want to hear from Hakeem Jeffries, but this time from the mouth of like a 25-year-old TikTok Zoomer. That's what I needed. That's really gonna do it this time.
Hassan, bitch, please. You are not gonna out-progressive me. You know all those politicians you worship? Bernie Sanders, AOC, Zohran Mamdani? Yeah, well, while you were sitting on your ass streaming, I was out there boots on the ground actually getting them elected to office before they were famous. So
Wow, she's really bragging about this, huh? They're really trying to out-progressive each other here. And I know Hassan and Destiny don't like each other, and Z and the Unfuck America tour are kind of like Destiny orbiters, right? They're kind of within that little sphere of Destiny people. Okay, gotcha. So this makes sense of why they would be attacking each other here.
Yeah, well, they're always going to be attacking each other. I mean, the funny part is there's so much to attack there, right? I mean, isn't there just like lawsuits after lawsuits? If I'm not mistaken. So,
yeah, it's pretty bad.
Pretty bad.
Now, but Hassan doesn't know anything, and we're not DNC funded. So if you want to support our work and you want to fight back against Charlie Kirk and Turning Point USA, then please go to our website, unfuckamericatour.com, sign up to donate, sign up to volunteer, and as always, if you have questions after watching this video, send me a DM and I will help you out.
Send your DM.
They received $1 million coming from Act Blue.
Not exactly like
you need conservatives to be afraid of getting killed when they go to events so that they look to their leadership to turn down the temperature. The issue is right now, they don't feel like there's any fear. Like, I don't know.
By the way, this was pre-Charlie Kirk's death. This was the rhetoric that Destiny was saying right after the Donald Trump assassination attempt, where conservatives need to fear going out and publicly speaking. This was before. This is not age well for Destiny, considering that Charlie passed the very next year in 2025. So Destiny's rhetoric is another prime example of these lunatics on the left that wanted to go after Charlie Kirk. Yep. You know, the rhetoric there.
It's like memes. It's just memes to everybody, I guess. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't care. I'm playing video games. Okay, I'm done today. I don't give a fuck. God, it's gonna be so fucking gay if I get killed in the next fucking 2 months of shit I'm doing. With all the cucked shit out here. Please don't anybody make any actual fucking the most cucked, weak ass, fucking bullshit ass speeches on my side. God, if it happens, holy shit, I'm gonna make a death note before I go out to go live and not. God, it's so cucked. It's so optics cucked.
Yeah, this guy's such a piece of shit.
The question you should ask is, why is nobody on the right afraid enough to say, hey, Trump, can you, like, tone it down a little bit, bro? We're getting killed out here. Like, literally. Can we, like, chill? It's unacceptable that feeling doesn't exist over there. And the reason why it doesn't is because they're just, like, infinitely hyped up on their civil war machine. And then everybody on the left just rolls over on it. It's so crazy to me.
Been quite active on social media since Charlie Kirk's death. When Erica Kirk posted Charlie's coffin, you responded, she tagged him, brackets, crying face emojis. In response to Alina Haber's tweet ordering people to fly their flags a half-mast in memory of Charlie, you posted on X buying flags and poles just to fly them fully erect. And you then posted today, ending every conservative debate call out I do in 2026 with don't dodge, bro. That's not what Charlie would have wanted. I mean, do you think that your response to the cold-blooded murder of Charlie Kirk has been appropriate?
Yes. I think that the only way this country moves forward into a better world is when conservatives can finally realize that they need to turn the temperature down on their side. We are 10 years.
Yeah, he is a
into
rat,
whatever
bro.
this Trump madness is, and there is not a single mainstream conservative that will call for a lowering of the temperature on their side. I think that liberals need to wake up and finally realize that if they're not willing to do it, it will never come down. If you wanted Charlie Kirk to be alive, Donald Trump shouldn't have been president for the second term.
Oh
Every
my
time
God.
he's in office, this happens. People joked about when Biden came in, it was so boring, nothing was going on. 7 out of 10 of the largest protests in American history have happened under Donald Trump. All of the recent political violence that's happened in this country
By
over the
you
past
guys?
20 years, the majority of it, the overwhelming majority of it, everybody gets mad because they keep asking Grok about it, has been conservative.
Who shot Charlie Kirk?
A guy from Utah who was raised in a Christian family, who was a 22-year-old
A guy
white
described-
dude. He wasn't
no, Destiny.
trans. He
No,
didn't
Destiny.
have a trans girlfriend. He didn't have any trans
Right.
influences. He didn't have any trans bullets. Yeah, I'm sorry, you
Well,
guys were wrong on all of that.
To be clear,
Wow.
the governor of
Yeah, I
Utah,
remember this.
Spencer Cox, has made it clear that their investigation has now established that he had been radicalized by a leftist ideology, which drove him to do this. That's just
I'm sorry, excuse me, when?
Yesterday, he said that. The
No.
governor-
When was he radicalized? In the 6 months that he did remote college? Not
I don't
the
know when he
18
was
years that
radicalized, but I do
because
know.
what you just
I
said
do
is not
know the
true.
very.
And by the way, that's plenty of time to get radicalized. 6 months. It's
Yeah.
not. It's not far fetched at all.
Well, think about it. So like you can do Army is 16 weeks, right?
Yeah.
Air
Yeah.
Force when I was in was 6 weeks, and then it's 8.5 now.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So I mean, that's all indoctrination.
Yeah.
Those are really quick. Colts, quick.
Yeah.
The MKP, one of the ones that I fight against, they literally have a warrior weekend. They do it a weekend.
Yeah.
So just think about that. So
Propagizing. Yeah. All of that is
6
very
months.
strong, dude. So 6 months is not ludicrous. The
yeah, you
way
really just want
Destiny's-
somebody. You want somebody that like believes in what you're saying and wants to be involved, right?
Yeah,
Boom,
that's it.
Really quick indoctrination.
Yeah, big time, dude.
Honorable
That's not true.
founding governor of Utah has made
No,
it
it's not
clear
true.
that the
No, he
event.
hasn't made it
You may
clear.
not want
He
to
said
hear
this is
this.
an ongoing investigation.
You may not want to
No, we
hear
don't
it,
wanna hear it,
Destiny.
Piers.
But the reality is, the investigators, according to the governor of Utah, have established that he was radicalized to a leftist ideology that drove him to murder Charlie Kirk. Now, let me
Yeah,
just
that's
ask
just
you.
not true.
Let me just
There's
ask
no
you.
way
well,
to deal with it. You're
Okay,
living in a
you're accusing the
delusional
governor of
fantasy.
lying.
Yeah.
That's your prerogative. But
Sure.
if it turns out to have been somebody with a leftist ideology who wanted to shut up Charlie Kirk, would you condemn that?
I won't condemn anything
No.
until the president of the United States can go on air and say,
What?
all of us need to calm down.
So
The
you
fact
won't
that he
condemn
can go
the
on
murder of
Fox and
Charlie
Friends-
Kirk
I'm
until
just-
Donald Trump says
Piers,
something.
I'm a
Wild,
YouTuber.
bro.
Leftists and Democrats have been condemning and turning down the temperature, condemning violence, turning down the temperature for a decade. Donald Trump can't go on TV and say, all of us need to calm down.
Right.
Can you tell me why he cannot?
Why
tell
would you
his side
expect
to
anybody,
calm down?
Destiny?
You
What-
can't answer that. Can you answer that question? Why
Okay,
can't
can
Trump
you
go on
answer
TV
this
and say,
question?
all of us should be less violent?
Why do you
can't
think?
Trump-
It's funny. Does Destiny actually believe that if Trump says, "Hey, stop doing violence," the left will just stop? The left will just stop doing it.
That's the idea.
Hey, lefties that hate me, can you stop? Shooting at us. You really think that the left is gonna be like, "Oh, Trump said it. Okay, I'll stop now." Like, what the fuck is Destiny talking about, dude? It's so fucking funny. This guy is so stupid. But he has to do. He doubled down after Charlie, and he had to because he knows it's on his side, and he has to double down. And that's what Destiny's very good. Well, he's not very good at, but this is his whole narrative here.
Yeah.
Say that.
Why do you think?
But while we're at a pause here and
Right.
about a halfway point, I want to give a couple shout outs in midterms here. While you're done with this show, I don't know if they're going to be live, but you can go ahead over and check out JS Urban Adventures.
Yo. All right, guys, what's up? It's your boy Josh. This is JS Urban Adventures.
Cameras rolling.
Let's go. Yo, what's up, YouTube? Dayton 8, DK, live.
Concrete jungle, neon lights glowing. Backpack on, dog by my side. We're rolling from rooftops to protest. Road trips far and wide. Real life stories, no filter, nowhere to hide. Games on the street, the bass heating up the night. Bible in the morning, truth keeping me right. Overcoming obstacles, one day at a time. Urban explorer, living life on the climb.
Let's go. The Street Fighter. Oh shit, I'm about to ton these. What?
You can't say the N-word.
Oh,
It's
shit.
TOS.
Oh shit, I can't nigga on YouTube? Oh damn, alright.
Let's go. The feature starts now. Turn it up. Let's roll.
And he's always live pretty much most of the time. He's probably going to be live after this.
For like 12 hours, yeah.
One more reel before we go on. Our boy from Ireland, Terriac.
Step right up, spin the wheel, see what's next. Sneaky questions flying fast, no one knows.
Well, just give you a little reminder, we were talking about the topic of ghosts, right? Is ghosts real and all this kind of stuff, so during the break, I made a bit of digging around, right? So it's like, what I'm talking about are like phenomenon like this. So it's just random chicks sleeping, one second, let me do full screen. Random chicks sleeping.
See what's next. Sneaky questions flying fast. No one knows which to ask.
And as we continue with Covert America, let's go.
Your behavior contingent on Donald Trump.
Insane right now.
Why do you say? No, let me ask
you
a question. On Donald Trump.
Let me ask you a question. Because he's the president of the United States of America and the leader of the
Destiny. Let me
You have a huge audience of young men who listen to everything you have to say. So when it doesn't matter. You have a huge audience, and because of the fact that you have a huge audience, you have a responsibility to not turn. No, it hasn't. It hasn't been broken. I care about the country and want to bring people together. You do the opposite. You represent the worst of us, Destiny. You're embarrassing.
You should tell Donald.
All right, let me ask Destiny a question.
Watch how easy this is.
Hang on, Donald, shut up once, please.
If Donald Trump would have come out and said, hey, we should all be less violent,
Destiny,
I have no problem saying
I have one question for you, Destiny.
Why can't conservatives do that? Why can't conservatives do that?
Destiny, I have a question for you. Why do you think in your...
I know a little bit about spurging, and that's spurging right there.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
campaign for everyone to dial down the temperature. Why do you think that mocking the grieving widow of Charlie Kirk when she posts an image of her at the coffin side, why do you think that constitutes turning down the temperature?
You can't turn down the temperature on your own. The president of the United States is
inflame
not
the temperature.
Able
You're mocking his widow. You're mocking his widow.
About? We've had multiple political assassinations over the past year. What do you mean it's turning up the temperature?
Why did you mock his widow?
Online because
why did you mock his widow?
Because she's being used as a political weapon right now for conservatives to continue. What do you mean? Wow, she's literally doing.
Her husband just got murdered
on email. Yeah, and she's using it to drive up recruitment. For
and you can't even
movement.
Condemn the murder. You won't condemn it.
Can't even tell his side.
You're
to
so
turn the
deranged
down.
about Trump that you cannot condemn the murder because you're
joke.
waiting for Donald Trump to say something. All right, let me bring in Jack. Let me bring in Jack Posobiec. I gotta say,
we got it. Came into the Discord. There you go.
That was Z in the fucking the Coon Tunes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's hilarious. Now that you mentioned it, okay, that's the bitch.
Yeah, there you go.
They got the nose right.
Yeah. So.
Oh yeah.
Big shout out to Carlos over there.
No answer to that question, Pierre. You can't say
which question.
Why can't Donald Trump simply go on TV and say we all need to turn it down?
Fine.
Like Biden could, like Obama could, like the Clintons could, like Kamala could. Why not?
Why can't you condemn the murder of Charlie Kirk?
It's unbelievable. I'm not the president.
Why can't you condemn the murder of Charlie Kirk?
Unbelievable to me.
Why can't you condemn the murder of Charlie Kirk?
Because it wasn't my side that caused it. It should
yes,
be the one
it was.
that is driving up
it actually was your side that caused it. It was your side.
This guy was raised in a white Christian
He was a
household,
radicalized
in a Christian
leftist
state.
ideology.
He wasn't radicalized by leftism at all. You have no proof of that whatsoever.
That's what
Just
the
like
investigators
the one that killed
are
Melissa
saying.
Was a conservative, just like the people that firebombed Shapiro's house was a conservative, just like all the J6ers were
He was not
conservatives,
a
just like the Proud
conservative,
Boys
he was
were
a
conservative.
pro-Palestinian activist
Every
out of
single one of
Harrisburg.
these people. Oh, it's Jack Versovic, what, the author of Unhuman, another person that Charlie's supporting? Good one, dude.
Well, I'll give you one last chance, Destiny, to condemn the murder of Charlie
Yes, you're acting like an unhuman.
Why can't I hear Donald Trump condemn violence in this
all
country?
right, you won't
Why can't I
condemn
hear
it. Okay, we've
I
all
can't hear it.
heard.
That's insane
We've
to
all
me.
heard you repeatedly refuse
Yeah,
to
meth
condemn
mouth is
it.
on a roll, dude.
Refuse to condemn
Jack
it too. But for some
Posobiec.
reason, the leftists on YouTube are a bigger deal. Unbelievable.
Yeah, what's incredible is you don't have the basic humanity to condemn it. You'd rather taunt his widow. I find that sickening. Jack Posobiec.
I find it sickening.
And by the way, this is crazy that Destiny wants to double down on this, considering that Biden has said many things about, or Hillary Clinton has called us deportables, right? Yeah. And we've been called by, there you go, deplorable. And we've had Biden talk about how if it was high school that he would take Trump behind the bleachers and beat him up, right? We've had Donald Trump being called a Nazi for the past 10 years. I mean, it's just wild that Destiny wants to say that Donald Trump needs to turn on the rhetoric when the mainstream media has been pushing these ideas for years now, 10 years plus.
Yep.
You know,
and this is what we come down to. Like, we're just like, now we're in this like bubble of like violence, and everybody's and the people that are doing the violence are the ones pointing the fingers.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And it really brings me back to that old saying that my grandpa used to go, like, every time you point your finger at somebody, there's 3 fingers pointing back at you. You know, and
Yeah.
it's like the prime example of that.
Yeah, right here. No
Is that,
shit.
Like, no, they're so violent, they're racist. But when I go over to a protest on a rally for a bill, they're the ones screaming fascist and whatever.
Yeah.
We're the ones doing prayer over on the other side. It was actually quite funny. Like, you could, at the event I was out in Nick Shirley, like, they're over like, we're coming over here for prayer, people. And then you got over, then on their side, you got, fuck you, fascist.
Yeah.
Epstein files. It's like, what?
And you got video of that, by the way.
Yeah, I did. It was fantastic. So
That is fucking funny, dude.
yeah.
Yeah, these people, man.
Welcome to the world we live in.
Yep.
When people are getting killed in the country, the president of the United States on Fox and Friends, when they're begging him, what do you say to your followers that want revenge? He says, I don't know, all the elections are rigged. It's the radical Democrats. That's insane to me. And then the fixation is, well, who on Twitter and YouTube isn't condemning the violence?
All right, Jack Posobiec.
You have a great example here of the type of cancer I'm talking about, where when you present direct information, they refuse, they obfuscate, they refute, they say it's not true, they lie. You could see from the bullet casings, you could see from postings, you could see from everything out there that it's very clear what happened here. This is the same people who supported President Trump almost getting assassinated twice last year, Corey Capatore being assassinated
By
last year.
conservatives.
In a situation again, see, just lies. That's all they do. They talk over. They don't even let you give a chance to speak. And something needs to be done, Piers. Something absolutely needs to be done. This ideology should be shamed, humiliated, driven from the public discourse. I mean, you've got people who have completely dissociated with humanity because all they care about clicks, YouTube streams, likes. Go to the casket. Go to the gravesite. Go talk to the widow. You know. I don't even know how to discuss this with someone who's completely lost all touch with reality.
Yeah, I mean, Anna.
What's Jack's answer to why can't the president say we should all be less violent?
Right. Because you can't even condemn the cold-blooded execution of Charlie
Donald Trump
Kirk.
turns on Destiny.
I don't think you're in the position to
says,
demand anything from anybody.
On YouTube, that's how I'm going to take my.
You're
my
not in any
pointers,
position
really?
to condemn anybody for anything. You won't condemn a cold-blooded murder.
Yeah, I got that same bug.
He's the president of the United States.
Oh yeah.
Basic humanity says the murder was horrific. Why can't you say it?
To be less violent.
Why can't you say it, Destiny?
For over a decade.
To say the murder was horrific and unacceptable.
Why can't Donald Trump say it?
You can't do it, can
someone
you?
hear any words for Donald Trump?
All right, Anna
Can you hear for
Kasparin.
Donald Trump? Nothing exactly.
Anna Kasparin, to me, this is what I'm talking about, that I think there is an element of the left the hard woke left that have completely lost their minds. If you are not able to just outright simply condemn the murder of Charlie Kirk, and if you cannot stop yourself from mocking his grieving widow, you...
And by the way, Anna's also on that Candace Owens, Turning Point USA, took out Charlie train.
Just look at her face right there. Just
she's
just
I gotta look like I actually sympathize here, but no, these progressives are all the same. It's just that Destiny's actually willing to say it out loud.
It was Anna Kasparian and Candace that like gave sympathy for that Clancy chick or whatever.
Yeah,
right?
yes, recently, yeah. No shit.
Them.
And you're gonna sit there and tell me that Anna really gives a fuck about Charlie Kirk? Yeah, fucking right, dude.
Fuck that behavior, right?
Yeah, dude, she writes for her wine moms, dude. And Anna Kasparian is just that too.
You know what we need? We need beer dudes. That's what we should do.
Yeah.
We should have the beer dudes.
The beer dudes.
Oh, we got it, right? So that's what we're gonna hit now. So if you're following our channel, you're a beer dude.
There you go. There you go. No wine moms allowed.
No wine moms. You're a beer dude. All right. All beer dudes allowed.
Yep.
All right.
Let's fucking go.
Yeah, beer bros.
Beer bros. Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
I like that.
Woo!
I like that.
All beer bros.
All the beer bros. Oh shit.
A cheers to all the beer bros in the audience. Cheers.
Cheers, guys.
For the beer brosphere.
There you go.
Yeah,
against the wine moms.
Listen to our cult against the wine moms.
Join the cult, guys. Yes.
the beer bro cult.
The beer bro cult, dude. Cheers. Yeah, we were getting cheers in the chat right now.
Hey.
Dude.
As I've just seen from Destiny.
The sick thing is weaponizing a widow's grief to try to do recruitment for your political party. That's probably one of the most disgusting things I've ever seen. She's showing up in emails for recruitment drives for TPUSA.
Destiny? What did you think the assassination of a political figure would do? What did you think the outcome was going to be? What did you think the outcome was? And by the way,
are you asking
really,
me for the pragmatic
your
outcome?
behavior?
Are you asking
Hold
me
on.
for?
Let me. Hey, how about take it easy on the Adderall? Take it easy on the Adderall, and let me answer the question that Pierce asked me.
You must have been really bullied today. I
My
guess.
behavior,
Let Anna speak, please.
My behavior is not reliant on how anyone else behaves. Everyone.
You know what? For the audience, I'll go get some Kahlua. We'll get some Kahlua in this. We'll make it a true beer bro special.
Yeah, we could do that. I'm drinking water right now, man. I'm fucking.
I wake up and I make decisions about how I choose to react or respond to things. I don't wake up in the morning, check what Donald Trump has to say, and then base my own personal behavior on his behavior. I agree with you in that it would be very helpful to have the leader of this country want to turn the temperature down.
That's not going to do shit.
He hasn't done that. I agree with you.
And by the way, that wouldn't do shit. It wouldn't do shit. Again, Donald Trump telling lefties to stop being violent is not going to work. It wouldn't fucking matter, not a single bit, bro, at all.
That. But that doesn't change the way I choose to respond to what's going on. The idea of mocking a woman who is now a widow with 2 young children who witnessed her husband get shot in the neck and bleed out to death.
Which Anna, close to a year later, is going to be doing the same exact thing, is mocking Erica Kirk. Oh, how this did not age very well for Anna Kasparian.
What's wrong with you? I just don't understand it. That's it. I don't understand it. I don't understand you, Destiny.
Cheers!
Cheers, bro.
It's such a simple thing. If you're going to weaponize somebody's grief against the other party, well, then of course people have a right to fight back against it. I think that she has every right to grieve in whatever way she wants, but when that grief is going to be weaponized to do recruitment, political recruitment, and further radicalization of the other side, then of course you not only have the ability to mock it, I think you have the obligation to mock it. It's insane.
Let me understand. Let me understand your argument. So since others are using her grief to politically recruit, you think that it's okay to mock her specifically?
What? She's so angry right now. She just turns 180. We know where it goes. This is crazy.
No shit.
brief. She's the one who gave a 17-minute speech on TV where she talked about good versus evil. She's the one showing up in
Destiny,
TPUSA ads to 1 or 2 days after.
If someone assassinated my husband,
Dude,
if someone assassinated my
I did
husband,
this. You see the women, how they always do this? They have this motion in their hand. You see her as she's doing this.
Yeah.
Like we're ready to hand peck.
Yep.
They're always ready to peck. Look at let's just bring this back just a few seconds here. Watch this. Watch that left hand of hers.
if someone assassinated my husband, if someone
We're
assassinated my
ready for the
husband,
hand peck.
I would not be able to have the level of composure she had during that speech. I would be out for blood. I understand why she's angry and why she said the things that she said. Okay, you need to understand what being a human is, what it's like.
I don't even think
to
Destiny
lose
can make eye
someone
contact.
That you love,
He's
that
nervous.
You chose to spend your life with, that you chose to raise children.
He's just looking all around.
A person who was violently and viciously assassinated like that. This is why I've moved away
And when
from
something
identifying as a
you got bullied online. It's so funny. It's so funny that you just
so
said that
embarrassing
you
on
don't
the
think
left.
about how other people act to define your behavior. Your entire political ideology now is somehow defined by the people that were mean to you on Twitter. If
No,
somebody
it's
cares
not.
about somebody who's
No,
grieving,
I understood
then you tell that
what
person,
the flaws
you
on
tell
the
that
left
person,
happen to
hey,
be. The
maybe you
weakness
should
in their
step back for a
arguments.
couple of
No,
weeks.
no, it's
Maybe you
not
should
about
take
the
some
way I
time to
get
grieve.
treated.
You don't
I
say,
get treated
hey,
like
let's throw a
crap from
camera in
both
front
sides of
you
the
and have
political
you do
aisle.
mass recruitment for our political party while everyone over here is calling for civil war. It's unhinged. When you've got people like Matt Walsh of the Daily Wire,
we're
the president
talking
of the
to a
United States
guy
calling
who
for
said
civil
he'd be
war.
okay with his own parents getting killed if they went to that Trump rally where that assassination
Yeah,
attempt
and we're talking
happened.
to a
There's
woman
no
who went
reasoning
on and
with
did
you,
the whole
Destiny.
conservative media
There's no,
outlet with
there's
Tucker
no
Carlson
reasoning
and
with
Glenn
you.
Beck and had nothing bad to say whatsoever. I know where your bread is buttered. I know where
And
you're
it was
making your money
great. I
from.
had
Okay, that's
awesome
great.
conversations.
And you
I don't regret it
I
at
know,
all.
that's great.
I also had a
And keep up with the
conversation
personal
with Jack
attacks 'cause you're
Posobiec
so
on her
brain
tip. It was
broken.
awesome.
Yeah, I know.
That's
Jack,
what
the guy we had to get-
democracy is
Oh,
about.
boy.
Having an exchange of
A
ideas.
Spurg battle here.
All right, let me bring in.
Right.
Let me bring
I don't
in.
agree with him on everything, but at least we can have dialogue.
Anna, you're completely right, by the way. Anna is completely right. And the irony of Charlie Kirk is that he led the way in going in to debate with people who hated him, and he would try and have respectful
Charlie
dialogue.
Kirk beat up
well,
on college students.
unlike
That's all
you,
he
Destiny.
Did. Let's be
Let me
real.
bring
Unlike
Andrew
me,
Wilson
I'm
in.
here
So do
arguing.
you.
I'm not- yeah.
Let me
What do you
bring
mean?
in
So
Andrew
do you.
Wilson.
So do you. You beat up on college students. You're going
Get
on
him.
you're
Charlie
going on a
Kirk is
college
trying to
tour
hold
right
high
now
hopes.
to beat up
Guys
on
know
college students. What are you talking about, Destiny? That's what you're doing right this second is going on a college tour. Go beat up on college students. By the way, can I just ask you a question?
I don't
yes or no?
exclusively beat up on college.
Can you actually
Oh, I don't exclusively.
Can you actually
Why?
answer?
What do you
Hang
mean
on,
I
calm
beat up?
down.
What do you mean I
I
beat
just
up on
got one
college
question.
students?
I got one question for you, and I want you to actually answer it. Are you glad Charlie Kirk is dead?
No, I don't think anybody in this country should be dying to political violence. It's insane. The past 5 years in this country has been crazy. But the reality is, until conservatives
So then why did you
have
say to your co-host that Trump deserved the bullet? Why did you tell him that?
Until conservatives have
I remember
to say,
this now.
hey, we all need to be less violent. There's no purpose in Democrats doing it because every time Democrats disavow, you further entrench your guys' delusional beliefs that all the violence is coming on the left. Donald Trump can go on TV. He can say, Proud Boys, stand back and stand by. They can go on Parler and say, we heard you. They can go to the Capitol and break in and try to insurrect. They can get convicted in front of a jury, and then Donald Trump can pardon them, and we can come out and go, hey, guys, why aren't Democrats disavowing violence? Pretend that the problem is coming from the left. Democrats do a disservice to this country by disavowing violence constantly when the president of the United States
Let me
won't
respond
go on
quickly.
TV and say all of
Let me
us
respond
need to be
quickly,
less violent. How
Destiny.
easy
So
would that
the
be?
thing is, why did you say to your co-host
Yeah, keep
that
focusing on me.
the
Keep
bullet,
focusing on me.
that
I'm not here to play.
the bullet was for Trump? Why did you say
Why
to
did
your
the- why did-
co-host
why did
that
Donald
the
Trump-
best
why did
place for the
Donald
bullet
Trump
was
call
Trump?
Kamala
Why did you
a
say that?
fascist? Why did Donald Trump call
It's
her
a
a fascist?
whataboutism.
That's
Whataboutism.
Yeah,
I'm
that's what
asking
you're
you
doing
a
right now.
question.
Whataboutism. The
I can't be whataboutism if it's my question, Destiny.
Why won't Donald Trump
Answer the question.
Why don't we do this? Why don't we
Why did
do
you say
this?
that?
Why don't we do this before I cut
such an easy
mics?
question.
Because you don't care.
Destiny,
You don't care that Kirk's dead. Just
Destiny,
be honest,
allow
you fuck.
Andrew,
Just be honest, you fuck.
allow Andrew to repeat his question and let him ask the question. Then you answer it, okay, Andrew?
No, I want to hear the other
No,
side
no.
first.
Let him
See what
ask
I
the
mean?
question.
Donald Trump
Let him
disavow
ask
violence in
the
this
question, Destiny, and then you answer it. Andrew.
Destiny told his co-host when asked point blank if he wanted the bullet to kill Trump, that the worst thing that could have happened was the bullet missing. He said this to Pisco. I watched it. Okay, this guy's an obfuscation machine. And if you know what else, Destiny, why should we believe you? I think you are glad Kirk is dead. And all of your tweets seem to prove that, and you would have been happy.
His
if Trump
eyes.
was
I know.
That's
what I'm saying.
You point him out, you cannot see it.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Every time Destiny is.
See what you said.
Every time Destiny is there, like he's just listening. He's just.
I forget that. I don't pay attention, so I forget that he does it.
Yeah.
It's always when some fuck like you points it out, and then now you can't unsee it.
You can't unsee it, bro. This guy does not want to make eye contact, dude, because he knows he's just like getting creamed right here, and he's just spurging out. That's all he does in order to distract from the main question here. This is so good, man. Let's rewind a little bit.
This is your fault.
Watched it. Okay.
Look at this guy.
This guy's an obfuscation machine. And if you know what else, Destiny, why should we believe you? I think you are glad Kirk is dead. And all of your tweets seem to prove that. And you would have been happy if Trump was assassinated. You made that very clear. So why not just be truthful for once in your life and say the truth, that you don't care that Kirk is dead, and you're actually probably glad he is. Isn't that really what's true?
Look at those eyes. They just keep
I don't want anybody in this country to die from political violence. I don't think in the United States of America that should
keep going.
I don't know why it's so hard for the president to say the same. I think it'd be the easiest thing in the world as a president. Biden did it for 4 years. Why everything was way cooler when he was here, like in terms of temperature. The Clintons have no problem saying it. Barack Obama has no problem saying it. Kamala Harris has come out and said it. Every Democratic lawmaker and leader has basically come out and said it. But for some reason on the Republican side, it's just civil war, civil war, civil war. And the Republican president of the United States, who has presided over more violence politically in this country, more responsible than any president in all of U.S. history, for some reason can't bring himself to say all of
well, they go sideways.
So did Trump deserve?
And one time at band camp,
I suck Trump's dick.
Thank you for that $5 dono.
This is all you care about are the political hit jobs.
Just answer the question, bro. Did Trump deserve the bullet?
Did Donald Trump
deserve the bullet
on his side ever? Did Donald Trump
answer the question? Did Trump deserve the bullet?
You can't answer the question. We're here to play.
No, bro. It's my turn to ask the question. It's your turn to answer. Did Trump deserve the bullet?
Did Trump disavow violence in this country ever?
Oh my God!
Yes, he's disavowed violence. But again, I just did. Now your turn. Now your turn. It's your turn.
Did Donald Trump?
Did Trump deserve the bullet?
I never said that. No, I never said that. No.
Oh, he's so full of shit.
To your co-host.
No, I didn't. Oh, wait. When did Donald Trump disavow? Wait. When did Donald Trump
your
disavow
exact
violence
words
in
to
this
your co-host, you lying sack of shit. If he wanted to kill Trump, the worst thing that could have happened
Donald Trump
was the
disavowed all
bullet missing.
political violence. And
that's what you said.
And this is
bro.
yeah. And this is where, when you're putting YouTubers and tweeters on the same level as the president of the United States. This is why conservatives are absolutely brain broken when it comes to violence in this country. And that's why it'll continue.
But
There'll
Destiny,
be more deaths.
Destiny,
Maybe it'll be me at the next one. Who knows? There'll be more
Destiny,
people die.
Destiny,
You guys are all going to turn around and be like, I can't believe it.
Destiny,
What's happening here?
Okay, Destiny.
Yeah.
If you care so much about political violence in America, why don't you lead the way yourself without mentioning anybody else? Why don't you, Destiny, right now just outright condemn the murder of Charlie Kirk?
Because we've been doing that for a decade.
Yeah, fucking right.
The temperature.
You can't do it.
Can't turn down the temperature. If Donald Trump can't, then the left shouldn't until he does.
Got it. Okay, you don't want to do it.
Need accountability for their actions. They need some responsibility for the insanity.
He had it coming.
Even though you've taken on yourself. Let me bring in Jack Posobiec.
We absolutely.
All right, that's enough, Destiny. I'll bring in Jack Posobiec.
Yeah,
Jack.
Okay. Nice. Both sides it.
Jack.
Yeah.
What is your response to this?
I mean, Piers, this is exactly what I'm talking about. You know, this type of ideology where you've got someone who's willing to mock Erica, who's been standing strong for her family, for her children, she will never be able to grow old with Charlie. She will never be able to be with them again, have more children, to have grandchildren, to have those memories.
Is this true, Avarice? Did you hear about that? Jack and Brian Shapiro are friends? I don't know about that one.
Jack. I mean,
I don't know about that one, but I'll look that one up.
It's all gone. Every single moment of that future that they had was gone because someone fired a bullet at Charlie Kirk.
I think Brian Shapiro thinks he's friends with everyone.
is the Unfucked America tour finally done? Like, are they in financial ruin?
because they're firing some of their employees that help put on this little tour, which I don't know what the point of the tour is anymore, because they used to follow around Charlie Kirk and try to get their little influencers to go in and debate him, and then they would try to lure conservatives over their event to debate them, and nobody actually
running joke, Jake.
But I'm going to show you
It's a running joke?
of one of the people that is a member of this that just got fired, and then we're going to talk about their financials.
I was rather abruptly, essentially let go from my position.
Fired?
The job that I've had the past year, you know the one. I was told that they just really didn't have the hours for me anymore and they could handle the work that I'd been doing. So instead of my regular position, they were just going to move me into a per project basis when they need help with things like the tour stop.
Well, first off, one of the reasons I think that the UNF America Tour may be in financial ruin is because people aren't donating. And the reason they stopped donating is because UNF America brought in Jake Lang to do a debate, because they want to paint the picture that all of us on the conservative side are just as extreme as Jake. Well, people on their own side were disgusted with them platforming Jake Lang. So I'm guessing that really put a stop to a lot of their donations. If you don't know, Z is the one that created the UNF America Tour, and she has decided she's on the side of Candace Owens because, the organization that followed around Charlie Kirk trying to make his life difficult, she definitely cares about what happened to Charlie. He's so effing for
No
real.
shit, right?
Looking at their financials, I can understand why they would let Amy go, because it doesn't look like they actually make enough money to have employees. Looking at these numbers, I'm wondering how they even afford to fly out their influencers to all of these events, or how they did in the past, because their spending is
way more than they're
bringing
making.
in.
Yeah, no shit.
And you're not going to convince me that someone like Dean or Destiny is going to pay to fly themselves out. So how exactly were they affording to even have this tour in the first place? And what do you think? Is the UNF America Tour done? Are they broke? Are they donezo? They can't even afford to pay employees? Let me know in the comments.
15%.
By the way, Avarice, is the Unfuck America Tour still going on? What do they do these days?
Propaganda on X.
And that's it, right?
Feels like it.
I think. Hold on. Let me see here. Unfuck America Tour. I don't even know what the fuck. Okay. They make clips. I think they have done a couple of debates now, where they bring in conservatives to, and I think most of their shit is just mocking Andrew Wilson. I have no fucking clue
It's just
what they're doing now.
Mostly mocking.
Yeah.
Let's just say on X.
Okay, and then they're covering the Jubilee, Tim Pool versus 20 liberals. Yeah, I don't even think they're doing anything really. They're all their posts are just reposts of Wilson and Candace Owens and shit. Okay, I guess. I was just wondering. All right.
Of the entire budget of the Unfuck America Tour went to Dean and Parker. Oh, and you don't have to take my word for it. Here's Z.
Dean and Parker, $7,500 each for their speakers' fees.
That totals $15,000 out of their $100,000 budget. That's 15% of it right there. Now, look, I'm not saying $7,500 is a huge speaker fee. I'm simply saying that you had nearly 50 creators, and 15% of your budget just went to paying the fees for 2 of them. That's in addition to you paying for their hotel, paying for their food, paying to rent them a car, paying for whatever they wanted. You spent 15% of your budget on 2 dudes, and the other 48 creators got paid what? I'm gonna make a video doing a deeper dive into her budget. You know, how she claims she spent the full $100,000 on a single event. But I just thought it was wild that you're having an event with nearly 50 content creators and 15% of your budget went to paying the speaking fees for 2 dudes. Wow.
Moral. So if you have more people like you, you can normalize it and say, you see, even children do it, even dogs do it, even cats do it. It's a validation technique, right? And it's not valid because society deems it as wrong, wicked, nasty, and amoral. as a collective.
The hell's
that?
So to me, it seems like I'm not, projecting anything about
next,
my own identity. Want to know why? Because I'm straight.
We're learning
so
as we're
making this
building.
reference about
Okay, all right.
when you're referring to me, that's just not
Only
going to make any
episode
sense, and it's
5
actually
here,
going to bite you
Buddha.
in the ass. Thank you for the subscription. I appreciate it. Now you're just
No,
gonna be
it's not going to
referencing
bite
that
me in the
straight
ass. You
people
must
are-
be new to
Wait.
me.
Can I finish? Now you're just going to reference.
Is
that-
your
that
girlfriend
straight
a born
people are trying
female?
to- Hold on. No. Oh, yeah, she was born female. Yeah. So like.
Oh, would
I
you
thought
date a
were saying
trans woman, Parker?
Yeah, I see no issue with that at all.
Exactly, so
Let
you're
me-
not a
let me
straight man, Parker.
let me prescribe
Parker,
this.
if you would date
No,
a trans
if I'm
woman,
referencing
that
a
means
woman-
you find the
Shanta,
male
this is-
economy
Shanta,
attractive,
you're
and
not
you're
gonna
not a
let me speak.
heterosexual.
Why?
So you are at least a bisexual
Yes, I
man,
am
Parker.
straight,
You're
for
not
sure.
straight. No, you're not straight.
at all.
Homosexuality
Not
is
at all.
same-sex attraction or intercourse. So if you would have sex with a trans woman who is a
He's
male,
packing.
an
He's
adult
packing.
male
He's
by
packing.
definition, which is a
Oh my
man,
God.
you're
He's packing. He's a woman. He just packed.
And by the way, he admitted right now that he would date a trans woman because they're women, right? Like that's kind of like the hole he digs himself in when he's talking about these debates here. When he says trans women are women, so it's like, okay, you would date a trans woman then. Well, yeah, he'd have to say, of course he would, because they're women as well. Oh,
To answer your
dude.
question, Buddha, we were under a lot of production, and we're still working on things. We'll lower music next time. We're learning as we go. Episode 5, everything's getting better as we move forward. So, but as we can see, Handpeck has been brought out.
not straight, you're at least bi.
Okay, yeah. So again, when I'm referencing like sexuality for me,
Oh, he's
right,
big man.
That's going to reference gender, right? That's not going to reference sex in the same sort of way that you're referencing. Gender is going to be an expression of the mind, whereas sex is going to be an expression of like sexual characteristics down there. We're just going to make a distinction.
Oh,
in
so-
that aspect.
so-
And it's not
so
just
you're saying that
reference-based,
the
it's going
only
to be
way-
something that we see. You want me to finish, or do you want to just talk?
Oh,
over
I'm
me?
sorry. Let me mute. No, you just monologue a lot, so I don't know when you're finished. Let me mute.
Yeah, it's me monologuing. It's not like you come on here and every single time I bring up something, you completely strawman my position just to see make a point about it. Like when I was earlier talking about a track, you're gonna keep talking
losing
about
the argument.
Exactly.
You're just
that's
gonna
so
take the L and go. It's
Shanta,
okay.
that's so funny.
You will
That's so
remember this
funny. You want me
day.
to
You will
finish?
remember this
You want me
day.
to finish, Shanta?
All right. There you guys have it, right? The Unfuck America. Yeah, and I don't even dude, I don't even think these guys are really that relevant anymore. They might be.
It's the start though, right? We're starting the campaign of opening up things to go, especially, being able to call in. They still have call-in shows.
They still
able to beat down. That's what we're trying to get at, right? These are easy targets, easy people to aim at, easy debates, left debates that are going to be the same circular debates that we can easily beat down.
Yeah.
Right. That's the whole idea, right? Don't worry. And we're not done yet. I'm gonna present some other things here for Jake because I know he hasn't seen it yet. So I'm gonna surprise him with that, and then and I'll also bring it to the audience for a second time. And then, but in the meantime, while we transition and Jake gets to sit there confused, let's give a big shout out to a lot of our friends out there, our friends over in VK, Verbal Combat, Speakeasy.
Logic under pressure. Conversations turn to combat. No safe spaces. No echo chambers. Step into the arena or get talked over. Welcome to the Speakeasy Show. Bear in the cave where reason swings swords and the weak get saved. Verbal combat, chaos panels get brave. Swords of reason flame. Truth don't behave. Logic meets pressure, every word's a blade. Chaos and chill after the blood sport raid. Live in the bear cave, super chats decide. Step in or get talked over. Nowhere to hide. Culture wars, philosophy, politics ignite. Religion, science, society, we debate all night. No scripts, no soft takes, just pressure and light. Opponents walk prepared, Rob walks in blind right. Open panels, call-ins, chat runs the fight. Community matchups, every Friday's the night. Mind tools, wet structured, swords drawn tight. Friday's verbal combat, pure blood spots of light. Welcome to the Speakeasy Show. Bear in the cave where reason swings swords and the weak get saved. Verbal combat, chaos panels get brave. Swords of reason flame. Truth don't behave.
scripted narratives. No safe spaces. No echo chambers. Just the arena. Just the truth under fire. Just speak easy. Welcome to the Speakeasy Show. Bear cave open. Combat starts now. Let's go.
So go ahead and check that out. Abe Dinkus is in the channel. Not Cool Josh out there in the channel. We have commercials coming for you guys soon. It's just a long process of production for everything. A lot of people down the line. So one last time before we get into the next video, another shout out to another friend out there, our friend Confluence.
Voices rise and streams collide.
If you're like a super cute alternate style witch style. Do you like bizarre, incomprehensible, spiritual schizo posting? What about people who think everything they find is satanic in some way? Weird opossum themed tarot card tattoos. Like those things? Well, that's a you issue. And if you're not familiar with r/occult, well, you clicked on the right video. Maybe you were led here by mysterious forces, the likes of which you can't possibly fathom.
So go ahead and check him out. So here we go for the next thing. We're gonna bring this up.
Oh boy.
So this is live boots on the ground, the Nick Shirley event.
Now this was on Wednesday, right, Avarice?
Yes, it was.
Damn.
Yeah, no, for you. America. Thank you. America, man. Thank you, Nick. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
And I'm back because I'm a veteran. I just want to take a picture with you for my husband.
Thank you. Welcome to the Califradia Republic.
Antifa and mass.
The antagonizers are here. Look at that, people.
He says he's a native to this land. Their fathers in Africa are getting slaughtered because they're not following Covert. Amen.
We got a wonderful barricade of police officers here to keep us safe. Everyone paying attention at home. There we go. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 barricades of officers keeping us safe. Literally keeping Avarice safe here at home, people. So I feel like I have my own platoon of officers standing where I'm standing. This is fantastic. Oh, come on, officer number 2. You could give me a good pose back there.
Good morning, chat.
Now, Avarice, can I ask you something really quickly?
Yeah.
How many people did you meet out there? Did you talk to anybody?
Yeah, I met a lot. So Crucible members, absolutely none. It was actually crazy. I was expecting more. So I was wearing my hat I stole from Pix Paradox, my Crucible hat, like the standard, like, hey,
logo,
me, right?
Yeah.
But out there, like just Proud Boys, in masks, people in mass. I met politicians. That's where I met a few that want to come on the show.
Right.
I met a guy by the name of Herb. Hold on here. I got the name. Herb Morgan. He's the running for California controller. So he's going to come on the show.
Cool.
So,
cool. Fuck yeah.
Yeah. So he's going to open up expose some fraud in California here in Covert America.
All right.
So,
hell yeah.
Yeah. So again, like I said, we have big things coming up, right? And a lot of that, I mean, and this is what I'm getting at. Like you guys, we always focus on all these things. We're worried about these dramas and these fears. Dude, I went boots on the ground and I got more debate and more interaction, more perspective in one afternoon than I did in a whole drama fucking stream I'd get for a year.
Yeah.
So and more opportunity. So take these opportunities, go out there and go to your local places and make sure that when you see these opportunities to take them. And that's what we're trying to show you out here.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure, bro. Hell yeah.
Hey, Jake. Hey, look.
First off, that does not look like me from the back.
What are you talking about?
That does not look like me, dude.
Jake. What are you talking about?
Because he has long hair. It must be me.
No, what are you talking about? That's
What?
totally you.
Is it? Come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
That's definitely you.
I wouldn't be caught dead living in California. Where's Renee good at? That guy's base, though.
Look at that fat fuck. Look at how fat I am.
They kept playing that stupid fucking Spanish song, whatever.
Yeah.
The revolutionary. Chow. What's that?
Right up there next to Bill Clinton, how many times was he on the Lolita Express, according to the White House?
There's cops everywhere.
Oh, yeah, the prattle.
Why do we show up a day after it's already live? Why do we wait till today? Why do we sacrifice and call it today? When the
Holy
rules are
shit,
already
dude.
established, when it's already known? Why don't we come out on a Monday? Why don't we sit like I do?
Yeah. Oh, California's so full of a bunch of nut jobs, bro. Okay, so this chick right here, she works for an organization, no?
Yeah, she was like part of the news crew that was running around.
Okay, the news crew over there? Okay, thought so. So she's getting interviews then.
She was just doing out on the crowd, actually. She did more of the interviews back with Nick Shirley in the group. Like there was like a gate area where they were doing interviews.
Right.
Which is crazy. Like, because there were some people they just letting in based on who they know. Like, and it was because like I was like, shit, because some of the guys knew I worked with Rob. And like I was like, that's what I was trying to do is get some people on Normal America with Rob.
Right.
Because a politician on that show would be great, which that's why I grabbed a few. But I was like, hey, let me in. You know, I want to talk to some of these people too. And one of the guys that had less than me was let in, less than even my show was let in. I was like, what? What? So then I was yelling at John Cho because John is friends with Jinxie. I'm friends with Jinxie's husband, like really good friends with Jinxie's husband, which is the Sippy Cup on X. And so I'm like, Joe, you know Jinxie, let me in. Come on, bud. Let me in. I'm friends with Jinxie's husband. I need to make contacts.
Did you actually get in? Come on.
Well, no, but I didn't get past the gate.
Okay.
But to be fair, if you don't watch the video, if you watch the recap on the Nick Shirley, I'm halfway in there. He's signing the back of the t-shirt.
Yeah. No, we're gonna get that.
Yeah, well, and I have it right here. And I'll be auctioning it off on the Avarice Show here soon for Maine 1st.
Hell yeah. There you go.
Be able to get the signed Nick Shirley shirt. So pretty excited about that.
Hell yeah.
Those are the people that want to get those They're wearing face masks. You're yelling at the cops safety are keeping everybody safe. Keep fighting your good fight. This is what we're fighting against.
They're all a bunch of kids. It's just a bunch of kids. Look at that. Look at it. It's just a bunch of kids. They know nothing. They're like 12 years old. Look at her. She's like 12 years old. She's like 12 years old. Look at that. She's got to go home to mama.
I don't even think they know.
She's 12. I got this one in a mask. Looking over.
That's how you know it's California. Hey, Avarice, really quick. How many people still wear masks over there in Cali?
Not really.
Not a lot?
No, just people out in protests, really.
And there weren't okay.
That a lot. So I would say a lot of the Punjabis, like when they go to the doctors and things like that. Like when people go to the doctor's office, they like all the immigrants wear masks. But then if they're not going to the doctors, they're not at a doctor's area, then I don't really see them.
Gotcha.
They get really mad at you too. They like look at you when you're not in a mask at a doctor's office. They're like,
they'll give you the stink eye.
Yeah, it's like I'm not the one sick. I'm here with my kid getting a checkup. I don't know why I need a mask here. Like,
no shit.
Yeah,
okay,
crazy.
Just wanted to check up on that, man.
A woman just said he's lucky. Oh my God, a woman just told this man he's lucky. I want to be very clear. This 12-year-old girl just told this 40-year-old man that he's lucky that a bike is in the way. I want to be very clear. The 12-year-old woman just told the 40-year-old man to be lucky that the bicycle is in the way.
She just asked him where's your parents at.
This is hilarious.
Muslim stranglehold on oil by a large margin. And stand up straight.
This is fantastic.
What's your posture? All right.
She's doing the hand peck. She's doing the hand peck.
The hand peck.
We got the hand peck. Listen here, girls. Listen to me as I talk. I'm doing the hand peck. Hey, question. What's your favorite kind of abortion?
I know. Oh,
Great term. What's your favorite kind? Hey, do they go to heaven? The babies you aborted, did they go to heaven?
She's recording you.
Hey, did the babies you abort, did they go to heaven? Yes or no?
Where's that video at, man?
Dude, that guy in the blue right there. So I posted this video on X, the upcoming one, and he actually said, "Hey, that's me," and it is. It's him in the blue.
Oh, really?
He actually found me on X.
That's funny, dude.
Funny.
That's pretty funny.
Christian nation.
That guy saying it's a Christian nation.
Christ is king.
Yeah, his name is Father Christ on X.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, I am ready. Love you.
Caller said in a thank you letter that the job of the state controller is root out waste, fraud, and abuse. Do you think the controller did? Yeah! The job of the attorney general is to prosecute those folks, and this current attorney general hasn't even prosecuted any fraud and fraud.
Then they passed back into the assembly. Same thing happened. And then we did something that's never happened. We made Gavin Newsom work on a Saturday.
Excuse me, officers, are you letting him approach me like that?
Oh.
That's what happened. Arrest that commie! Arrest that commie right now! Arrest that commie! Arrest that commie right now!
So what was that guy doing exactly, Avarice?
They're pushing in.
Oh, okay.
The Proud Boy guy came right up, and as soon as he pushed up against the Proud Boy,
Then yeah. That's fucking hilarious.
Okay, I'm ready next. Arrest that commie! Arrest that commie right now!
So it looks like you had a wild ass fucking Wednesday.
Yeah, we did. So that was fantastic. More to come, more to see right there on the Avarice Show.
This is the Avarice Show. It's not the Rice and Show. This is my favorite show because it is my show. If this was your show, you'd probably like it more. But maybe that's just because it was your show, but it's not your show. It's the Avarice Show. This is the Avarice Show. It's not the right Sav Show. This is my favorite show because it is my show. If this was your show, you'd probably like it more. But maybe that's just because it was your show, but it's not your show. It's the Avarice Show.
And if you haven't checked it out yet, go out and check out the co-host at Jake over at Project V.O Pod.
Replace the word with porch monkey, whatever.
And so here we're seeing Jake display emotional immaturity. The N-word is one of the most emotionally and historically charged words in the English language.
I just found it interesting that I was expected to know stats and sources.
Jake, fighting for the white guys, it's so painful.
So let's get our first debater up here and let's get going. Everyone, please welcome to the stage, Jake Varr.
Conservative values would be to allow grown men to have sex with 8-year-olds. That's what real conservatives do. Yes. And until the whole world is Muslim, can we deport Nico?
Governor Biden was always like, "There's the new caravan that's coming to the border. Here's the new."
And that was true. There was caravans.
Yeah, where are they?
Yes.
Where are all the caravans?
Yeah.
What happened?
Oh, you didn't.
And then
watch the
This Project V.O. Hear my cry. A warrior's voice beneath the blackened sky. Trump for God, for the red, white, and blue will break their chains, bring the cross back through. Debate the loss that their empires fall. May God have mercy on their souls, because I will not.
You may even get tired of winning.
And a big shout out to our editor, Count Emmett.
Yeah, you look like a bum today.
Somebody's funeral is going to happen today. Somebody's funeral.
You look like your economic system.
What? What? Are you fucking kidding me? That's your argument!
Imagine that the person has.
Your argument is whatever the guy wants to give!
Yes.
orthodoxy. This is the prop you're bringing to.
Red and blue are the same thing because I say so. When you ask me what is red and blue, I'm like, well, I don't know. I don't know what it is. So that we can, you know, so that she will go through the YouTube system to copyright strike me. Because I know that once I've done this, there's no turning back.
Thank you.
Shout out to Emmett. Yeah.
Again, for joining us over here at Covert America. And until next Saturday.
We do. All right,
thumbs up.
Ready, guys?
Let's do this. Leroy Dragon!